breakfast on Nova.
Back into the pod for another day. Hi, it's Mel and Matty. That's Mel Tracina over there, and my name's Matt Baisley. And we are doing Nova Brekkie for the next couple of weeks. And we're back doing our pod, which is fun.
Today, did you know that today is World Dimples Day?
Yeah, I did know that.
Yeah, you did know that. Do you know how I know that you knew that? Because you mentioned it to me this morning because you wanted to point out the fact that you've got dimples.
Yeah, it didn't make it to the show, but I'm glad it's made it to the pod.
I thought it was worthy of a pod mention.
Yeah, I got a dimple on each cheek on my face. And,
You do?
It's been passed down from my nan. My nan had dimples, my mum's got them, and I've got them as well. And
That's so cute.
me, Miranda Kerr, Mario Lopez, just a few dimpled people in the world.
And what did we learn about dimples today, Matt?
Oh, they just make someone look ridiculously good looking. Is that
No.
what you're talking about? No.
That they are a deformity,
Well,
technically.
Jeez. The word defect was used. Yeah, they are a cheek defect. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah.
So-
Because you asked me whether I had any dimples, and I said I have. I said I have perfectly formed cheeks and dimples in my ass. Ow!
But they're not the ones we're celebrating. I think that's another day.
But how do you know? I mean, wouldn't it be all dimples?
Well, let me just find the website that I saw it on.
Also, what's the difference between dimples and cellulite? I don't know if I quite get it.
And I don't know if I can answer that. If I can just steer.
Dimples are cute. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How do you shave between dimples?
I don't know, because I could not tell you that. I only clean shave once a year, and that is October 31st, and then I go into November, and that's the only time that every other time I clip up. But
Okay.
it's like the blades get in there, like they are like little valleys, but the blades get in there and do a clean shave.
Because it's kind of like, Chevy Chase. He's got the bum chin. And I've just always wondered how he would shave in there. It looks like a deep crevice. And the hair, it's coarse, your beard hair. Would that prickle the other side? And would it be itchy for him? Or anyone with a bum chin and hair?
See, I don't have the bum hair. Bum chin hair. Can't pull a rabbit out of a hat, but I can pull a hair out of my bum chin. No, short simples. I don't know, but I know you can get the ingrowns might be a problem. If it starts to grow the other way if you don't shave it properly.
That's a good point. Because I always wanted a bum chin.
Why?
So that I could.
Not that there's anything wrong with them. But
Get a serviette and be like, I'm just wiping my bum. When I wipe my mouth, but I wipe my chin.
just for a bit. Really, that's
I reckon
the
if
only
you have a
reason
bum chin, you should do it.
I reckon if someone has a bum chin, they've already done that. I don't know if that's
You've got to. It's good gear.
Yeah.
It's good gear.
Medically, dimples are considered a genetic variation involving the zygomaticus major muscle. While often deemed attractive, they're technically a minor muscle defect. Chinese culture, a dimpled wife is believed to bring happiness and good luck to the family. In Haitian culture, mothers may gently press a newborn's cheek to create dimples, hoping to enhance their child's attractiveness. I was just born this way, guys. What else have we got on dimples here?
What do they say about husbands with dimples?
Generous lovers. There we go. Generous lover.
No.
Oh, well, there we go. It's fact.
This guy, all right. Never believe a guy with dimples. That's the fact.
Yeah, that might be more to go with. We've got a lot coming up in our pod, including Australia trying to convince you to jump into a new type of footwear.
Yeah.
Which I am supporting. I was against it for so long, and I haven't looked back.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, movies.
I'm so sorry. I'm still thinking about how you would shave inside. If somebody knows, do you have to push your skin back? I'm so sorry. These are the thoughts that keep me up at night.
I just didn't hear. I think I'd be hearing you say the sentence "push some skin back" this morning. That's just not what I thought I was going to get. I don't like it. No, there would be no issues. There would be no issues. I'm confident saying, without any knowledge on it, that there wouldn't be any issues.
That there'd be no issue.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we just have to find someone with a bum chin.
Do you reckon you could store something in there? Do you get lint in there the same way that a belly button gets lint?
Yeah, food.
Yeah.
Like a little crumb.
Like a little like pea or something.
Yeah.
Shove it in there.
Just walk around with like a little wasabi pea, just a little snack, just for later. Movies we talk about. Oh my God, we're still going.
I'd have so much fun. Okay, sorry. Yes, we're going to talk about. What are we talking about?
Movies that traumatized you as a kid.
Oh yes, movies that traumatized you as a kid.
Yeah.
Because we all have them. Also, it is the State of Origin tonight. I mean, pending when you listen to this, but at the moment it is Wednesday the 9th of July and we're getting ready for the decider round of the State of Origin. And I'm a Melburnian. I grew up in Victoria. I don't have hand-eye coordination, so I'm not into sport. And I recapped what the State of Origin means for people like me who don't know. And I gave a little bit of history on it.
I loved it. It was great. I learnt something, and I am a student of the game. So you will learn something. Did you
actually learn something?
Yeah.
What did you learn?
That's called the Maroons because of the line.
Oh, don't give away.
Okay, no, don't do the gag.
Don't give away the gag.
Okay, yeah, right. Well, then you asked me. Okay.
I thought you actually learnt.
No. As if. We've got all that coming your way. Tomorrow on the show, if you are listening in real time, we've got Lewis Capaldi tickets, more chances for you to go see Dua Lipa in Miami and all that kind of gear. But enjoy the pod until tomorrow.
And if you have a bum chin, please call 13 24 10.
Or it's at Meltracina on Instagram. You can do that in a personal
many
time.
questions.
Yeah, go bye.
Mel's Click Hole.
Mel's Click Hole.
Click Hole. Mel's Click Hole.
Click Hole.
All right, we're going to take a look at what's been trending in the last 24 hours. RBA rates.
Boo.
Can I just say,
Boo.
I'm sick of the RBA. Is that bad? Like, am I allowed to say that? Is everyone feeling the same? I feel like we get these rumours of, will they, won't they? Will they, won't they? They won't. They won't. They won't.
They won't. And they're just like, yeah, okay, let's make everyone like really anxious at 2:30 on every Tuesday of every month, the first Tuesday of every month. Go, yeah. Nah. Such teasers.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's like when you're in a relationship with them, like, will they propose? Won't they propose? Nah. Get a new boyfriend, get a new girlfriend. They're not doing it.
They take you to Paris, but they don't propose.
Yes. They get down on one knee, tie their shoelaces.
Go to a fancy restaurant, order a beef Wellington. No?
Too soon?
No, maybe.
We're not
no. That's early.
Okay.
It's early.
Shall we move on?
It's early, yeah.
Okay. The other thing trending, Matildas v Panama.
Yep.
I don't want to give away.
Oh, okay. Because you ruined the F1 the other day.
I ruined the F1. Yeah. I ruin everyone's lives because I do my click hole and people aren't ready for it. So if you don't want to know the scores, block your ears.
Hold for effect. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so Charlie Grant, this is me copy and pasting, by the way. Mm-hmm. Charlie Grant has saved the Matildas from further embarrassment. The defender bundling in a stoppage time goal to lift Australia to a 3-2 victory over Panama at HBF Park in Perth. Whoop, whoop, whoop,
yeah, the Tillies.
Yeah, the Tillies.
I love hearing you do sports gear.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. You're going to love a little bit later because I'm going to do a State of Origin chat. I don't even know what you'd call it. Don't even know what you'd call it.
If that's how you're setting it up, I can't wait to hear what the execution's going to be.
Another thing trending, Superman reaction. So the social media embargo for James Gunn's Superman has been lifted. So people have been reacting online for the first time. It's actually some pretty good reviews.
Are you surprised by that?
I haven't given it much thought, actually. Are you surprised?
Yeah. It's always hard to do a superhero movie, I reckon, because people their superhero fans are like real fans.
Hardcore.
Like real fans. Figurines.
And isn't there like a DC v Marvel kind of world? And
do you remember who your first Superman was? Do you remember, like, in your life, can you pinpoint who Superman was to you when you first saw Superman?
Oh, no.
Great question, Matt.
That's really good.
Did you ever watch Lois and Clark? Dean Cain? He was my first Superman.
Oh, yeah, the TV show?
Yeah.
Yes, actually I did.
Terry Hatcher was Lois Lane. Yeah.
Yes, that I did watch. That was my first Superman. Yeah. Was that your first Superman?
He was my first Superman too.
That's so special that we share that.
Yeah, we'll always have Superman.
We'll always have that. I'm so glad that we came to that realisation. And the other thing trending is Aldi grocery delivery. Whoop whoop. In an Australian first, supermarket chain is going to partner up with DoorDash and they're going to do delivery services. Now, it's only in Canberra.
So, none of our listening area.
Oh, I should have done my research.
That's okay. No, it's got to start somewhere. You've got to start somewhere.
Yeah, they're going to start somewhere. They're going to look to then eventually roll it out nationwide. Do you think they're going to deliver it the way the cashier scans in store?
You're just getting your roast chook piffed at the door. Bang!
No bags.
Bang! Just things slamming into your front door. Bang! Mel, we were talking about before. You were talking about my skinny jeans. All right. Telling me that I'm showing my age by the denim that I'm wearing.
This is true.
Okay.
It's unfortunate, but it's true.
Clearly, I'm an elder millennial. Right? I fall into that elder millennial. I'm not quite like in the full throng of millennial. I'm at the top end of millennial. And I'm not letting go of my skinny jeans. But something that I have been noticing is this Gen Z lot, right? They claim to have invented everything, right? And I don't know if you've been noticing this, and I don't know if it's my algorithm because it starts to make me angry and I turn into the old man yelling at a cloud and it's just feeding me more and more stuff to infuriate me. But they think they invented the jort. Right, well, I was wearing jean shorts a long time before Gen Z was wearing shorts.
Yeah,
right?
That's a good point. Yeah.
They think that they invented this one. Right, this is the one that popped up yesterday. They're calling it bathroom camping now because they think they put fun names on stuff that it's new, right?
Wait, hang on. Weren't Gen Zers the one that thought that they created walking without music?
Oh, raw dogging. Yeah,
raw
they
dogging.
thought they invented raw dogging. Yeah.
They were like, guys, I've experienced this new phenomenon where you walk, but you don't bring your phone. Yeah, mate, like that was all of us in the 90s. Because we couldn't physically take a landline with us because the cord wouldn't let us.
Yeah, if we wanted to like take something with us, it was our marbles, right? Okay, or our footy cards, right? That was our entertainment on a walk.
Exactly right. So, anyway, sorry. Back to what you were saying.
Pipe down, Charchies, all of yous. All right. So bathroom camping.
That is not a millennial saying.
No, that's even older.
A Gen Z saying.
No, I think
a boomer saying.
It comes from Happy Days, I think. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So bathroom camping, right? We've invented this new thing called bathroom camping, as one of these people have said on TikTok.
I don't think I've ever heard the term bathroom camping.
No, because they just take something that already exists and give it a trendy name, right? So bathroom camping is just when anything gets a bit too much, you just go hide in the bathroom. And I'm like, well, that's life. I've been doing that ever since I became a parent. Like, that's the only time I get any peace and quiet. Is in
the bathroom.
Yeah, because they know, oh gosh, I'm not going anywhere near Dad when he's in the bathroom because it's not going to be great. And I reckon, and it's also just to get away from the family before I had kids, right? I remember going and doing family events, or it was a Boxing Day, and I reckon I spent a good first session of the Boxing Day test match sitting in a bathroom watching the cricket on my phone. I was like, well,
now, when you say bathroom, do you mean toilet, or can it be a bathroom?
No, you just sit on the toilet. It's somewhere you got to sit but they're saying we could spend hours. Now this is where it gets a little weirder because they're saying they do it at work, and I don't know. The state of the Nova toilets here, you do not want to spend any more time than you have to in any of these toilets.
Oh, that's so bizarre that they're doing it at work.
Yeah. So look, I just want to say to any Gen Zers listening right now, you didn't invent it, all right? You're not that special, okay? All right? It's okay just to go, millennials sort of figured stuff out before we came along.
Hang on. Now the boomers are going to start calling 13, 24, 10. If I had a bathroom, I would have done the same thing.
Oh, interest rates were 17%.
Spin the wheel. Mel and Matty's Wheel of Games. Petstock. The blue one. Same price in-store and online. See the range at petstock.com.au.
All right,
how good that Petstocks jumped on board and sponsored the Wheel of Games. Shall we give it a spin and see what it lands on?
Let's go. Big spin from the butler this morning.
Ooh.
What's it landed on, Butler?
I'm so glad it landed on this because I put the most prep into this game. It is The Price is Right.
I loved The Price is Right. Come on down.
And I have themed it up for something that you guys have zero idea about because it's International Video Game Day.
Of course it is.
Oh, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Which is
Why wouldn't it be? Are you a gamer, Matt?
I have recently got back into gaming. Like, gaming for me was GoldenEye back in the day on the Nintendo, was it N64? Yeah. And now with the kids, I'm doing a bit of FIFA action, a little bit of Call of Duty.
Just quietly, GoldenEye has aged terribly. For any of my gamer friends out there who bring it back up, it's no good.
Okay. Mel, what about you? You're a Mario Kart kind of girl?
Oh, 100% Mario Kart. I still go to daytime, playtime.
I actually don't think you go there by the sounds of it. Time zone?
Time zone. I go there and play it. Let's meet who we're playing for this morning.
You, before we do meet them, I know, it's just, who's your character on Mario Kart?
Always Luigi.
Oh, really?
Luigi number one. I love his catchphrase. Because Luigi is number one. And he is the forgotten brother, and I am the forgotten sister, because I'm the youngest and, everyone cares about the older one.
Oh.
So I really relate to Luigi, and I love green.
That very hard to believe.
What? That I'm Luigi?
That you're the forgotten sister. I don't think you would let yourself be forgotten.
No, but I am. Childhood trauma. Let's not unpack it now.
Oh, jeez. Okay, it's too early. Okay, let's meet who he's playing with. Okay, let's go.
Good morning, Marina.
Good morning, Mel. Hey, Matty.
Hi, mate.
Welcome to the Wheel of Games. Who would you like to play for you this morning?
Well, Mel, are you going to win?
Okay, let's meet who else we're playing for.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Matty.
Hi.
You got this.
Yeah, I know. I think I do. Look, Mel had a great win yesterday, though. So, look, she could go back to back. Who knows? Yeah, all right. Okay, let's go. Let's get into it.
Okay, very simple. I'll give you an item. Closest to guess the cost without going over. Okay. Item 1. If I want to purchase a SteelSeries Apex Pro Generation 3 gaming keyboard. So this is a keyboard for your computer. You know, the ones that light up?
No, but okay, let's go.
Okay, so, yep.
How many generations of these keyboards are there?
Well, this is Generation 3. So we can presume that there has previously been 2 and also 1.
And
but is there a 4 or a 5?
No, this is the most recent that I could find.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
And Mel, it's the Pro version too, so...
Yes.
Okay.
Someone give me a...
I'm locked in.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. No worries.
I'm in at $190.
Oh, no, stop it. $199.
Okay, $199. Well, Mel takes that one out because the answer is $589.
Oh, my Lord.
That is ridiculous.
That's the Pro Series, Generation 3.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. If it was Generation 2, it would probably be $199. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, gosh, scoreboard pressure. I need this to stay in it.
Item 2, yes, you do. If I want to purchase a PlayStation 5, PS5 Pro console.
Okay.
I think this price from JB Hi-Fi. I don't know if that helps you in any way.
No.
No Googling.
Okay.
Follow-up question.
Yes.
Is PlayStation 5 the latest PlayStation?
It is.
Okay.
And it is the Pro version.
Okay.
Oh, now, when I was buying my boyfriend, well, he was my boyfriend at the time, but he was my husband, a PlayStation, that was many, many moons ago. I remember it being around, maybe I don't want to give it away.
No, keep going.
It was around, I think, maybe 300 or 400. Now, inflation.
Okay, I'm in.
Mate, give me yours so then Mel can say those out loud.
Okay, all right.
Well, I don't trust that she's locked in yet. That's the problem with her.
Okay, no, I'm locked in.
Okay. Do you want to go first this time? I've written mine down. Go.
Okay, I'm just going to go with I'm going to go $5.99.
Yep, and Matt?
I will go... I will go $6.99.
Matt also had $5.99, but he had a second answer written down, which was $6.99, which gives him the point because it's $11.99.
$11.99?
Yeah.
How do people... Okay.
This is outrageous.
So if those two have blown you away, this one will.
All right, so
Last
this
one,
is going to be
tiebreaker.
our winner.
Yep.
This is our, State of Origin.
It's a decider.
Ooh, did you
Okay.
like that? Because they both won a point each, and that's Matt and I.
Okay. Oh, he's gone the drone as well. Okay. The video game, International Video Game Day edition of The Price is Right.
I feel like Mel deserves a bigger audience for her referencing State of Origin. I don't think I gave
No, you
her
didn't.
enough.
You guys really brushed it off.
Sorry, that was really good from you, mate.
Thanks.
Okay.
This is a GT Omega gaming chair from BDO Furniture.
Follow-up question.
Sure.
If this is Omega, do they have an Alpha?
I mean, likely. What is the price discrepancy? I don't know,
Okay, but
Melissa.
what does the chair do? Do you just sit in it, or does
Melissa,
it
I'm
have
on full name.
features?
I would think it would usually throw around words like ergonomic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Because you're going to be sitting in it for hours.
Yes. You may not go to the bathroom.
Like listening to this game.
Yeah.
Ergonomic.
Yeah, can you get your
also.
headsets in, please, guys? We need to get to traffic.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
I've never heard of BDO furniture.
Me neither, until I found this.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm in.
Just you show me yours.
Hang on.
You show me
hang
yours,
on.
I'll show you mine.
Come on, Mel. We're
Okay,
waiting
I've
for
got
you to
one.
show us yours.
I'm locked in, but I don't feel good about it.
Go
Just
for
say
it,
it.
Christina.
Okay.
Go for it.
I've locked in $7.99.
$7.99.
I went 1,300.
Congratulations, Matt Baisley.
Back in the winner's circle. Thank you very much.
Because it was $2,477.
Oh wow, indeed, Marina or Kim, whoever said that.
Isn't it just?
More expensive than my lounge.
What a great point.
Well, Kim, you are our winner today. You're walking away with $250 cash to spend at Petstock. So congratulations, buddy.
Thank you so much. My dog will love it.
Oh, what's your dog's name?
Great.
I have a 10-year-old greyhound called Sammy.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Bless. Oh, my gosh. Well, give him a big cuddle from me. Not Matt, because Matt hates dogs.
Matt, you would love to be treated.
Look, look, it's a long story. I'm softening. Anyway,
Yeah, he's thinking about getting a dog. I'm going to convince him.
don't let my kids hear that. Marina, bad luck, mate. That's what happens
That's
sometimes when you
all
jump on the Mel train, but that's all right. Mel Tracina is going to be doing her State of Origin sports report. Coming up after 8 o'clock, we do have New South Wales former captain and premiership winner Paul Gallen in telling us all what we can expect out of the decider tonight, New South Wales versus Queensland. But I don't even know if we need him now after what we're about to get.
100%, because I was thinking I'm from Victoria. I grew up in Melbourne, so I don't know rugby. I don't know State of Origin.
Rugby league.
Okay, sure. Is there a difference?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Two different sports.
Okay. Well, I don't know rugby league or the other. I actually don't know much about sport, if I'm being completely honest. It's just not my vibe, right? So I did some research last night because I wanted to be prepared for our chat. And I thought I will do a little, because there's a lot of people in Australia that also don't care. No offense. So I'm doing a little assignment to the class explaining the State of Origin, a little bit of the history, so that we can all understand exactly what's going on tonight. Isn't this cricket music?
It's labelled differently in the system.
Okay. All right, well, let's pretend.
But you know what? It could not be more perfect for a sports report about rugby league from Mel Tracina to be playing cricket music, to be totally honest.
Okay, so you guys don't have a song for the rugby league?
A song?
You don't have like a song?
No.
No?
There used to be. There used to just... Oh, hang on. All right, hang on. If we really want to pad for more time, hang on. I'll go with this. What have I got here? People are on the edge of their seat waiting for this report. Okay.
It's good.
All right, here we go. I'll get rid of that and let's go with...
Oh.
Bit of Simply the Best, Tina
Is this
Turner.
Hey, now you could get me involved in the State of Origin if this is their anthem. Okay. The Oxford Dictionary defines State of Origin as an annual best-of-3 rugby league game that only Queensland and New South Wales care about, and Perth for that one time the game was held there. The State of Origin, shorthanded in emails to SOO and misread by me as SO, began in 1908, 8 years after the VFL, now AFL, was formed. From 1908 until the late 70s, New South Wales dominated winning more than 70% of games due to their expansive budget and ability to pay for better players because harbour cash. The 70s was famously a decade for peace and peace pipes, with citizens around the world protesting for women's rights and the end of the Vietnam War. Across the ditch, the Australian people were also fighting for equality in the game. So the rules changed that the players must represent the state they were initially from, or the state which they played their first senior rugby league game, hence the name State of Origin. The New South Wales team are affectionately known as the Blues. because that's the emotion you feel when you realise you can't afford to rent or buy a house in Sydney. Whilst the Queensland team is known as the Maroons, because that's the colour you go when you spend too much time lime scootering down Cavill Avenue without sun protection. When asked why no other state competes in the state of origin, Reddit user Really Energetic in Name says, because no one else cares. Whilst Action Man 158 rebuts, none of the other states matter. To this argument, Gletscher states, a third state would be nice, gives New South Wales a chance to win a game.
Oh, hang on.
Since the new game rules, Queensland have won 24 series and New South Wales have won only 17. The current series has seen both New South Wales and Queensland win a game each, making tonight the decider game for the series. For those like me who don't get sport, this is like Romeo v Capulet, Johnny Depp v Amber Heard, Marvel v DC, New Zealand Pavlova v Australian Pavlova. And whilst this is a rivalry between Queensland and New South Wales, the real winners are the rest of Australia, because for one night we know the whereabouts of rugby players.
That's amazing. Mel, look, school holidays in my part of the world with my kids. So I got 3. I got the 10-year-old Billy, 8-year-old Ziggy, and a 6-year-old Stevie, your favourite. She's your favourite because she
is my favourite.
So rogue and doesn't mind swearing. But that's
I've never met her, but I feel like we are one of the same.
Oh, yeah, very much. Now, something that we're doing these holidays, we're already, it's day 3 and already kind of running out of ideas what to do with them and keep entertained. There's a few camps going on, play dates, that kind of gear, but something that I've been doing, especially yesterday, it was like, okay, guys, what we're going to do is I want to school you lot in the movies that I used to watch when I was younger, because you've got all your good, you got your Minions, you got your Moana 2s, you got all of that gear, but oh boy, you guys are missing out on some absolute cinema from the 90s.
Absolutely.
All right, so some of the great ones. My Girl.
Stop. Oh my God, I want to cry thinking about it.
And I forgot how
traumatic it is.
How traumatic and how sad My Girl is. Macaulay Culkin, and I like when he's can't see without his glasses. Oh boy.
Oh no! Oh stop! No.
Yeah, I know. I know. And I was a mess. I was just an absolute mess in front of my 3 kids, like snotty mess. And anyway, so.
Oh my God, I'm welling up thinking about it.
Yeah, and just the whole, in front of everyone, and then, his dad has to drag her away from.
Okay, no more.
But he can't. Anyway, so what I realised what I was doing, though, was inflicting the same trauma that I had as a child from watching these movies onto my children now. Right?
Because you forgot that part?
Mate, are you okay? Are you actually okay?
I was genuinely thinking about it and feeling really sad.
It is really sad.
I also love the name from My Girl, which now I can't think of, which is very ironic.
Vera?
No, it was close.
Vader.
It was Vader. Vader. What a great name.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Okay, so I am inflicting movie trauma onto my kids that I had. Now, that one is just sadness, right? Yeah.
Sorry, it's the movie trauma that is not in 4D, like HD, and it's all grainy.
Oh, and how slow is it? Everything just takes so long for things to happen, right?
It's so true.
But then I thought I'd wheel out something that I had a core memory of. This was a great movie from when I was younger, and it was Angelica Houston, The Witches, the Roald Dahl story, The Witches, Witches of England. Anyway, oh boy. Then, not only did I traumatise, and it unlocked a trauma that I forgot about in myself.
You may remove your shoes. The doors, as they locked and bolted.
They're taking the wigs off, taking their faces off, and I did not realise that I hadn't recovered from that trauma until I started watching it again.
Oh my goodness.
The movies that you watch when you're a kid, and I think it was a little bit looser back in the day with what you're allowed to watch as well. Gave you real trauma, but in a fun way, right? But not like I need actual help, but oh my gosh, that was horrific.
Yeah, like that, because The Witches was a children's film.
Yeah, it was.
And it was petrifying.
Really scary. Now, Is there a movie from your childhood that we can unlock, Mel, that caused you some trauma, but in a fun way?
Yeah, the Batman movie. So this is like the 90s film, I assume it was in the 90s.
Yeah, with Michael Keaton.
Yeah, where Danny DeVito played Penguin Man. Horrifying.
Like a real thing?
Like to the point where I can't watch the movie now as an adult at all.
Did you miss me? It's Penguin! I am not a human being! I am an animal!
That's actually really creepy.
It was
really
so
creepy.
bad. It gave me nightmares for a week in summer. I'll never forget it.
Okay, so this is what we thought we could do, is if you want to recover from that. 13, 24, 10. Movies that traumatised you as a kid, but in a fun way. Is there a movie that you just watched and it just absolutely stayed with you forever? You've got a little bit of trauma that exists when you think about it. We'd love to take your calls next. Let's share in this movie trauma together. We're talking movie trauma, Mel. Movie trauma as a kid.
Movie trauma.
Yeah.
Because you have kids on school holidays, Matt, and you thought it would be a good idea to show them some of the movies that you grew up watching.
Yeah.
And then realised, the 90s was the Wild Wild West.
It was
and you have some
really
trauma.
hard. Well, it was the Witches, the 1990 film of the Roald Dahl book starring Angelica Houston, and great, really cool. But and then I remembered how much it affected me as a kid, and I haven't really checked in on the fam this morning to see how they're going or how they slept. And yours was?
Mine was Batman with Michael Caine and Danny DeVito as Penguin Man. Petrifying.
Michael Keaton.
Oh, Michael Keaton. Which one's Michael Caine?
Michael Caine. I told him to blow the bloody doors off, Michael. But he has got a Batman link. He played Alfred in the Butler in the later Batman movies, but he's anyway. But no, Michael.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay, Michael Keaton.
Keaton, yeah.
Robin on 13, 24, 10. What movie did you watch as a kid that just gave you trauma?
Oh, well, it was my kids. They're in their 40s, and it was the original Willy Wonka. Especially when I think it was Augustus went over into the chocolate river and got sucked up the pipe. And, it was just scary. All the kids, he got rid of them, and he was really evil, this Willy Wonka.
Yeah, I agree. It's a bizarre film, isn't it? Because you think it's going to be fun and it's chocolate. Yay. Then Augustus Gloop. Yeah.
Yeah, Augustus Gloop, yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to share something that I did as a teacher. I'm a teacher, teaching grade 6, and I used to read The Witches.
Oh, yeah.
I used to wear gloves while I was reading it, because they all wore gloves because of their weird fingers, and I used to scratch my head because they always scratch their heads. And the kids were petrified. I had them convinced I might have been one of them.
Oh, my gosh. I think we need to change this talk topic to 13, 24, 10. Did Robin traumatise you as a teacher?
Anyway, sorry to interrupt you about the movie.
No, Robin.
Oh, no, that was much better.
Yeah,
that was
great. Are you still a child educator?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, great, cool. Great, unreal, brilliant. No worries, great. Let's Miss Robin there. Let's go to Gemma. Hi, Gemma.
Hey, how you going?
Yeah, good, mate. What do you got?
The Labyrinth
Oh, yes.
freaked me out, and I had recurring nightmares, I swear, my whole life. The whole maze.
Completely. David Bowie, young Jennifer Connelly, and the whole premise is that a goblin steals a baby. So
Really? I've never seen the film, sorry.
David Bowie's the Goblin King, and he steals a baby, and then they've got and I think Jim Henson might have had something to do with it as well, because of all the characters and the Muppets and stuff that are through the maze to go and find the baby again. I get that, Gemma. I'm with you there.
Probably not scary if I watched it now, but it was at the time.
Do you reckon it's aged all right? Because I'm wondering if that's one I can throw into the mix to help traumatise my kids as well.
Yeah, they would definitely traumatise them. Yeah. I did it to my kids, and they hated it. They turned it off.
Yeah, okay. I love it, Gemma. One more, Mel. Who we got there?
Good morning, Kate. Which film did you watch as a kid that traumatised you?
Good morning, guys.
Morning, mate.
My sister and I had best friends, and their mum was a bit quirky. We had a sleepover, and she decided to put Poltergeist on. And I swear to God, I think I was about 6 or 7. I was totally traumatised. And the funny thing was, she was so quirky that she thought a scene where the guy ripped his face off was hilarious, and she rewound it about twice. So we had to watch this scene like 2 or 3 times. I've never watched Poltergeist ever in my life. And I just can't believe that my mum didn't know. We didn't go home and tell my mum that we watched this horror movie, because we always went back. They were our best mates. We always went back to their house. But
you never. That's so funny. Just as a kid, where you're kind of like, okay, well, this is happening now, and I guess this is normal.
Mel and Matty for breakfast on Nova.
7:41. It is Mel and Matty here with you. I hope you're gearing up for a great morning. On the way, we've got Lewis Capaldi tickets. We want to hook you up when he comes down under, doing a whole bunch of shows. Mel Tresina back on the telly last night with the cheap seats. Look, I'd like to say that I watched it.
I'd like you to say that you watched it.
But I was well and truly in bed. But so, as a good mate, we're friends now. I think we've established that after, this run that we've been doing. We've gone from colleagues to friends. Although I'm going to support my mate and have a little bit of a watch. Did you go out before you did your segment last night? Because I watched it on Insta and caught up on the reels, and I don't know. You just sounded a little, under the weather.
Let's start. Just caught up on 10's observational series, the airport 24/7, which is about our favourite hangout spot. The Melbourne Airport. It is Australia's busiest 24-hour runway to the world. So let's take a look at the type of mayhem that takes place.
A little bit of mayhem taking place.
This is the issue with AI. They can take your voices. They can make it sound different.
Oh, is that AI, was it?
I've been drinking to forget the sorrows of working here with you, Matt Paisley.
Always good to see you on the telly Tuesdays, 8:40, Channel 10, the cheap seats. All right, Mel, what do you got?
Obviously, Erin Patterson has just been it's wild to think it happened in 2023.
Yeah, isn't it?
Like, it just feels like it's been around for less time.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but it also feels like it's been going on forever at the same time.
For a while,
Yeah, from that moment when you saw her do that strange press conference out the front of her house by the car, where she was like dabbing her eyes to see if there was tears and all, like that whole thing was so long ago that it only feels like, well, I don't know, it's a strange sort of way that these trials, and they take over your life and are part of the culture that we live, and they just seem to exist with us. It's so
yes,
odd.
Exactly. And now that the court has, handed down its verdict, we can now talk about it more openly. And so a lot of people now have just been coming out on the socials and saying different things. So one of the things that I saw today was Dr. Chris Webster. He met Erin Patterson at the hospital when he was treating the patients that unfortunately did pass away from death cap mushroom. And he's come out and he's said this.
I explained that death cap mushroom poisoning was suspected, and where'd you get the mushrooms?
What was her response?
Woolworths. Single word, that's it.
And in that moment, what was running through your head?
You did it. You poisoned them.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. It's the lies as well, isn't it? It's just all those little lies that just kept going and going and going. There was one story where she was like, took herself to the hospital because she was suffering from really bad diarrhea, right? But she wore white pants to go to the doctor. And I was like, well, no one in there, no one. Nobody, if you are experiencing that kind of thing going on with your guts, is going, yeah, I'll put the white pants on.
I love that she's guilty.
Well,
she's wearing white pants. She is guilty.
Seriously, unless you're a retiree on the Gold Coast or a cricketer, white pants.
A retiree on the Gold Coast. Oh, it's so good. There's also the lady who was drawing Erin Patterson in court has come out and spoken about her in the courtroom. This is a headline that I wasn't expecting. Nagi Maharshi has come out breaking her silence on Erin Patterson because apparently she used the beef Wellington recipe from her book, her Recipe Tin Eats book.
This is Recipe Tin Eats?
Yes.
Nagi?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So now everyone's coming out and everyone's like talking about it. There's also an accusation that Erin Patterson tampered with one of her prison inmates' meals.
See, if there's anyone you're not letting near a kitchen in the prison, it's got to be the death cap mushroom lady, isn't it?
I mean, it makes sense, right?
100%.
It's just the story. It just keeps on giving. Like, there's just so much content out about it at the moment, and it's just all over the socials.
It's going to keep going too until we find out sentencing what it ends up being as well, because we haven't got the final sentencing of what her. She's been found guilty, but we don't know.
Do we know when the sentencing is happening? I think we discussed it and I can't remember.
No, we were talking about the Diddy trial. That's been announced 3rd of October. Yeah, no, I think we'll find out soon. But yeah, gosh, I have to buy myself some white pants.
Hey, 13-24-10, if you want to go see old mate Lewis Capaldi, give us a buzz. We've got tickets for you.
After 2 years away from the spotlight.
Hello, Australia. It's me, Lewis Capaldi here.
But now the day bleeds into nightfall.
Global superstar Lewis Capaldi is back and heading to Australia.
Hold me while you...
I'm coming back, performing live and in the flesh.
Playing arenas across the country this December. Tickets and info at secretsounds.com.au.
I'll see you down under.
I love Lewis Capaldi. I was just on his socials having a look at some of the stuff he's been posting. He wrote, anyone that knows me knows I haven't stopped going on about Australia and New Zealand since the last time we toured there in 2019, which is why he's coming back. He loves us, and that's so good because we love him. He's doing, he's partnered up with like a mental health service, and he's giving away like over 1,000 hours of free therapy for people, which I love. Like, I just love that he's, just owning that he's gone through some stuff and he's working on himself and just destigmatizing the need for therapy. And I just love him.
Did you get around the Netflix doco, his one? Have you seen that when through the battles of Lewis Capaldi? Like, he goes right into how his mental health was affected. Talks about his Tourette's.
No, I haven't, and now you're making me feel really bad because I'm like, oh my god, I love him.
No, because it's not new. It's not new. That's the thing. It's a couple of years old. Sorry.
Okay, great. Great. Well, if he does a new one, I'll watch that.
go. No, if you do, because I know you guys are mates. You hung out.
Is that a bus that you just? Oh, sorry, I just got thrown under it. Shall we give away a double pass to go see Lewis Capaldi?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, line 13. Holy moly, you can do it, Mel. You can do it.
Is this Rita?
Oh, hi.
Rita, you're going to Lewis.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I can't believe it.
Believe it, Rita, because it is happening. Lewis Capaldi coming to Australia, and you, my friend, have got 2 tickets to go and see him live in concert.
Oh, I am so excited. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
That's what we're after.
You're very welcome, my friend. Yeah, we'll take that as the promo. Thank you, Rita.
Oh, Mel, thank you so much. You're absolutely gorgeous. Thank you.
Oh, enjoy the show. It's going to be amazing. After 2 years away from the spotlight, global superstar Lewis Capaldi's back and heading to Australia and playing arenas across the country this December. Tickets and info at secretsounds.com.au.
Thank you.
It is our pleasure, Rita. And the best news is we've got tickets all this week and all next week to send you along to see Lewis Capaldi if you missed out. So make sure you keep your radios locked on Nova.
Yesterday, Matt Baisley, I know I was giving you a bit of flack today for your fashion choices.
Hey, it's okay. I'm used to it.
Because you're wearing your blue jersey. Because you're all excited to talk to Paul Gallen, and then he was like, he ghosted you.
Yeah.
And then you are wearing skinny jeans.
Yeah. I've got
And
they've got rips on the knees too. I don't know if you know. Does that make them cooler if they've got rips on the knees?
Actually, no.
Oh.
They do have rips on the jeans.
Yeah.
We're talking earlier about how skinny leg jeans, millennials wear it, and that's fine. Like, that's chill, but it does age you. But the one thing you did wear yesterday, which I wanna give it to you for, but I think I want to buy a pair. And I want to take it to the listeners on 13-24-10.
Okay, amazing.
You were wearing Crocs yesterday. I think I want to buy a pair.
I reckon you should. I reckon you need to come over to the dark side, because I resisted for so long. I was so anti-Croc. And then once the kids started wearing them, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to dabble. I'm going to buy
Yeah.
myself a pair, and if I hate it, I hate it, all right? And I will not look back now. I don't think I can put a pair of thongs on ever again.
Yeah. I don't think you should be wearing thongs.
Well, no. Toenails as your age aren't that sexy, to be honest.
That's such a good point. I think I like the platform ones. They're really cool. And I'm not going to lie, I love a giblet. What's it called?
Gibbet.
Gibbet.
Which is like the bling that you can plug into the croc, yeah.
Oh, I love it because then you can custom, like choose your own journey, choose your own fashion. 13, 24, 10, I want to know, have you crocked over to the dark side? Are you rocking the Crocs? And should I join you?
Come for the ride, Mel. Don't protest too much. They're comfy. They're super ugly, but you can wear.
I disagree. I don't think they're ugly. I think the platform ones are sick, and they look really cool.
You know they've got Ugg ones as well. There's ones that have fur on the inside. So if you want to keep your feet warm at the same time, like you can rock around the house in some Ugg ones as well.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I need to take a baby step first, just like standard croc.
Yeah.
But 13, 24, 10, if you want to encourage me to croc on over to the bad side, do the crocodile rock.
Hang on, let's go one right away. Who's this?
Oh.
Angela. Hi, Angela.
Yes. Morning.
What do you reckon? Should Mel croc on over?
No, don't do it, Mel. Don't do it. They're plastic. Don't.
Oh, they're plastic?
Well, they look like plastic. You're going to get toe jams before you know it. So no, don't do it.
What's toe jam? Is that something Meghan Markle makes?
Okay, we are deep in the world of Crocs, Mel Tresina.
Yeah, I'm considering getting a pair. I never used to like them, but then they introduced giblets. Did I say it right?
Gibbets.
Damn, I can never get it
Isn't
right.
that like a part of the turkey or something? What you're saying? Giblets.
Also, I'm not mad about that either. I'm considering getting a pair, so on 13, 24, 10, I'm opening it up to the Nova family. You're going to convince me whether or not I'm taking the leap into the Croc shoe. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Very well,
Jason.
thank you, my friend.
Wow, what a voice! Just first off the bat there. Wow, if wearing Crocs gives you a voice like that, I'm here for it.
I used to hate them. That sounds pretty bad, but there used to be an advert that I saw for the first time from it. It said seriously ugly footwear, and the first time I saw that, I was like, these are disgusting. I'm never going to wear these. And when, I'd look at people that would wear them, and I'd be looking down on them. And then I took the plunge, and I tried a pair on, and that was it. That sold it for me.
And you're in. And do you think that I should do the same?
I think you should, because you said that you dipped your toe in there, but I think you just need to put your whole foot in there. It's like diving into the deep end of a pool.
Yeah.
You don't dip your toe in, just dive right in.
So many analogies. Jason, do you wear socks with your Crocs?
You know what? I actually do.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I think that's okay. Aren't you meant to? Isn't that fashion at the moment?
That
to
is
wear socks with
fashion,
your Crocs?
and also gets a little bit less sweaty as well, because you don't want sweaty Crocs.
Oh, sweaty Crocs.
Sweaty Crocs.
Clammy Croc. Good morning, Jimmy.
G'day, guys. How are ya?
Very well, my friend. Tell me what to do.
Keep it short. As much as I love the sound of Jason's voice, you can't win this argument. He's got it wrong. It's the doorway to hell.
A doorway to hell?
Oh, wow.
That's passionate.
Okay, what about you, Lisa? Is it a doorway to hell?
It's absolutely.
Why? Why is it so bad?
Because you're a classy chick, Mel. Keep your standards high, lovely.
Oh, okay, I understand, Lisa. You're coming from a fashion point of view. Okay, yep. And Mel, are we going to take Mel? I think this is going to. I think we're on even sides of people telling me to do it and not to do it. Mel, you're our state of origin decider.
Good work. You've got to get it done. It's once you do it, you won't go back. I've converted family members, my niece and nephew.
Converted?
Yeah, it's got to. I haven't converted my husband. I'm not sure I'll get there, but the rest of them, I wore them to my wedding.
Wow.
I wore a pair of platform bedazzled purple ones underneath my big white dress, and it was a crowd favourite. Everyone loved it.
You got me on platform bedazzled. Like those two things just tick my boxes.
And the giblets,
like, I'm with you on the giblets. We can bedazzle them. We can character them. There's so many options, Mel. You've got to get on it. I've even got Croc gum boots. I got them for my birthday last year. And they're
wow.
Yep, so platform boots. Yep.
Okay, but the Croc gum boots, they don't have holes in them, surely, because that kind of defeats the purpose like the other Crocs.
No, they've got gibbet holes at the top, but no, they are waterproof.
Okay, there you go.
Mel, you know what you got to
do. From Mel to Mel, that sounds pretty convincing.
Croc on, Mel Tracina.
Turn up your radio. Go. It's Mel and Matty's Big Winter Wipeout.
Turn up your radio. We're giving away epic prizes. Do you want to have a listen to some of the stuff that we've got for you, my friend?
Rattle them off.
$500 Shell Ready Express voucher. Put that in the car. Toot toot, thank you. $500 Bunnings voucher.
Oh, hello.
Because we all have that DIY moment at like 12 o'clock on a Sunday night. We're like, you know what? I could do that to my house. $500 Subway voucher because we're always hungry gals. $1,000 for the iconic.
Whoa.
$1,000 Flight Centre voucher so you can jet set away during winter. That's just some of what you could be winning. And to get involved, you just got to jump online, Nova Player or Nova FM, make a little account. The more you listen to us or the more you listen to any of the Nova podcasts, the more entries you get, which means the more chances you have to win.
Yeah, and then next Friday on the show, Mel and I are just going to give away everything. So if you've registered, you've done all of that stuff, you're listening to potties on the Nova Player, we could be calling you back and just going, hey, you know what you've won? You've won.
You get a voucher.
Yeah.
You get a voucher. You get a voucher.
Exactly what is going to happen. So make sure you get around that. Something else that is happening, but it's a little bit closer to now, which is tonight, the State of Origin. Oh, geez, that was a good segue.